Military people of Reddit, Area 51 guards, how do you feel about the September 20th raid? I don't think people realize how much desert there is to the actual base. There's nothing out there for a reason. I'd imagine any SF people would just let them run as far as they can, and then just drive over to them and offer a Mount Dew to get in the back of the truck. I can honestly just imagine dudes wearing Oakley's driving a tricked out 4x4 white panel van with free Mountain Dew or free Monster painted on sides trawling the desert looking for people. Free Mountain Dew Monster. Don't doppin inside Nossa for first smoke etc. Hopefully nobody knows about the small exhaust port that a well-aimed proton torpedo could get into and destroy the base. Let me guess, it's 2 meters long and the size of a Womprat. I used to bullseye those on my T16. Bullshit. Not even a computer could do that. Use the force. That's not how the force works. You ruined it. Bring lots of water. It gets hot in the frickin' desert and it's miles to get to anything. Also, it gets very cold. Because desert. Have you been to southern Nevada in September? It's currently 10:30 p.m. and it's still hot out. Source, I live here. I spent some time in the Middle East and Death Valley for training. It can go from 120 to 60 pretty damn quick. 60 doesn't sound bad until you realize no humidity and or dew point that makes it feel more acceptable. It's just fucking cold. As a non-desert person, the desert at night is great. I did all of my hiking from 1 AM to 5 AM when I was there in the summer. During the day, walking 2 blocks to the gas station was a fucking chore. 60 cold? Lol, that's chert weather my friend. Normally, yes. But it's not just the temperature itself that affects how cold you feel. The temperature drops fast in the desert, and 60 degrees feels a lot colder when it was 110 during the day, as opposed to 80. If you're used to it, it's no problem. If you're not, even 60 can have you shivering. I really don't understand Fahrenheit at all, but reading these as Celsius is hilarious. My cousin flies the drones. Be careful out there. The raiders have drones too. Some bought the $150 Amazon ones you can control with a phone. Level playing field. Nothing makes an Air Force base happier than flying commercial drones in their restricted airspace. It would be amazing seeing militarized drones fighting a swarm of civilian drones. Edit. Yes SAT NEP 5 of South Park is the drone episode, but that was cop drones, not mini Vulcan cannon toting military drones. Who would win? A $40 million drone equipped with classified sensors, advanced ballistic weapons, and piloted by the military's best operators, or a swarm of quad spinny boys. The winner is the area of effect RF jammer, which renders communication between quad spinny boys and their controllers useless. Wouldn't even need that the quad spinny boys would basically jam themselves, since they're not designed to be flown in swarms. They are just going to let everyone in the base, then never let them leave. The aliens need human sacrifices. Who do you think planned the raid? It's all a massive ploy by the aliens to bring in unwitting human sacrifices. They studied our culture, realized the power of memes, and used that power against us. Yo, if you don't write this novel in 2 years, I will. Just giving you a heads up. Do it, bro. WP. After successfully storming Area 51, you discover it is run by the aliens. They are harnessing the power of memes and using them to manipulate humans. You have just supplied them with tons of human biomass to experiment on. As you are killed, death comes and grants you a game of your choice for your soul. You choose WoW Classic. He becomes hooked, and people all across the world notice that they can't die anymore, and they all start playing WoW day and night. Suddenly an angel shows up to reveal the truth. You were actually dead all along. This is just a special heaven tailored for you. WoW Classic, because sometimes heroin just doesn't cut it. Once upon a time, not very long ago, a young man and woman joined the military. They then went to basic and were accepted as security forces, base police. They were excited. They were told they would be keeping the perimeter secure. High hopes for action. Then they receive orders to a base in the middle of nowhere with nothing to do. They find out that being a SP is sitting on the flight line at 2 AM watching a jet, or standing at a gate in the heat. Their amazing skills go to waste. Then a herd of jackasses come loping towards their fence. This is what they've been dreaming of. It will definitely be interesting. Becky, they are running away. Why are we still shooting? Brian, shut the fuck up and keep shooting. We ain't ever gonna see action like this again. And we followed protocol and shot 6 warning shots into their backs. Why would you shot them in their back when there's a perfectly good target towards the center of their ass? Right up Main Street, Asstown, USA. It's called center mass, not biggest mass. Not center of ass, center of mass. I worked security forces down the way at Nellis for a few years. I would say good luck getting in. First of all, it's just shitty desert for miles. Second, when you cross into a restricted area which is clearly denoted by many posted signs or painted on the ground, when not dirt, lethal force is authorized, no questions asked. But I would imagine that you would have to get in pretty far before lethal force is actually used. I think people might actually show up, but no one will actually do anything, and it will be guards at the border of the restricted area talking to neckbeards all night long. I would say good luck getting in. First of all, it's just shitty desert for miles. I think that's what most people don't get. They think they can just roll up to the front gate and make a run for it. I don't think anyone will be shot by guards, but I can totally see a bunch of people getting lost in the desert with no supplies besides 2 cans of Monster. The guards will spend the day having to drive around looking for lost idiots baking in the sun and giving them first aid. I'm sure that will get old quickly. The desert is a great environment for mummification. No need to hurry. They'll still be there a year from now. But what about the cans of Monster? Those things are like McDonald's burgers. Millennia after humanity has gone, they'll still be edible.